Don't think I'm passing gas, because I'm not. But hey y'all, it's Alexis Some Money. And I'm back with another story time. This shit's getting on my nerves. It really is. Like, look how I sound. Like, trying to see it in a certain way. Do I need to sit on the edge at this point? This is part 2 to how I fell out with my 8 to 9 year long best friend, y'all. So we're just gonna read some comments. Today we probably gonna read 4. Caramel Toast said, "You're the prettiest girl I ever seen. OMG, the hair, the lips. Damn, just you. And your best friend let jealousy lead her. Hope she gets better." That ain't my best friend no more, so she didn't get better, so. Treese9234 said, "Hey girl, I just subscribed this week. After one video, I said, oh, this is my homegirl. I'm loving the story times. I'm back and catch up for show. I'm gonna go back and catch up for show." Jade6906 said, "Yes, happy Friday. Be safe, girly. Thank you." The only Kia 731 say, "Hey legs, say boo boo." I'm gonna read one more. I'm just gonna say Lauren because I don't want to get your name all jacked up. They say, "I'm a new subscriber. I'm already so hooked on this channel and you're so funny and accent be making it that much funnier." I don't feel like I have an accent, but you know. Alright, it's time to swallow this gum because y'all know I be chewing like a goat. Where I left off at was when I told y'all how the first time how we fell out, how me and New York fell out the first time. And then we had got back cool, and I was telling y'all that Two-Face was sending her screenshots off of my story, basically showing her that we have another kickback without her, like screenshot everything to her. And I'm telling y'all, New York was not the only one. I mean, Two-Face was not the only one that was sending, how about I say the damn girl name, New York stuff. And because when we got back cool, she was telling us like these people was like sending me stuff. They was, you know, texting me and stuff like that, asking where I was at and saying like, you know, letting us know what everybody was saying, which is so crazy. That's why people need to mind their business, because when it's like minding your business when it comes to relationships, like if that person and your partner break up and you get so involved in all that, you're gonna be looking stupid when they get back good. And that's the same thing with some friendships. Now, if the falling out wasn't that deep to the point where we able to talk it out and get back cool, you need to mind your business, because you don't know what happened and we could possibly get back cool and now we about to jump you. Because that's what would have happened, you know. So anyway, y'all, so like I told you, that first time I kind of looked at her different. I was just like, you know what, like, I can't really trust you, because she was the type, New York was the type of girl to get upset and want to go tell your business, go tell her mama, go tell her separate friends. And I used to always think like, I look past that, because I'm like, you know what, we've been friends for so long. And then I got my mama all in my head telling me like, Monty, y'all is friends, don't let nothing get between y'all, like don't let nothing get between y'all. She ended up talking to my mama as well, and ended up telling my mama about the boys and all that, because my mama knew about the boys being there too. But I hate the fact that she tried to tell everybody and she tried to make it seem like, oh, it was basically they choose the boys and all this and all that over us. Like I told y'all, I'm not innocent. I have done wrong with this friendship as well. I could have took a different route, and you know what, like then I sit and think about it, like should she have been the one come to us and pull us to the side, or we you know, I could have chased her out and I could have said, you know what, what's wrong, what you need me to do, and I could have been a better friend. So I want to admit that like maybe I was wrong in that situation as well, because I didn't fix it right then and there, you know. So I want to take accountability for that, because I should have been a better friend when it came to that. And like I told y'all, Rockin' and February and Rockin' the one that followed her out, which I'm her best friend. I should have followed her out, so I was wrong. So like I said, we got back cool. We went to the mall that day, and like I told y'all, the energy was different with New York. It was different. Now all of a sudden she's married to this boy. He don't really, what I call him, I forgot what I even had called him. We just gonna call him right now, yeah, Bang. We just gonna say Bang. The reason we gonna say Bang, because that man was in the streets real bad. And around this time when we had got back cool this time, their relationship had got stronger. They was together every day, all day. And like I said, I don't get involved into my friend's relationship, but don't think that you about to come and keep continuously telling me what this man is doing to you, and I'm about to be oh happy go lucky and so happy when I'm around him, or I want to be around him, or I want to, if I'm on the phone with you and he in the back and I'm, oh hey, how you doing, Bang? No. No. So like I said, we had got back good, and things was different. Like I told y'all, me and Rockin' have got closer over that time. We had got closer. So I still was like going to get everybody. We going to the mall. We doing stuff together because I was the only one at the time that had a vehicle. So you know me, I'm picking up the Teen Titans and we all going out. We having us a good time. And it was a specific day. Remember I was telling y'all that I had an ex-boyfriend that passed away or whatever like that. And his mom was having like they were celebrating his birthday, and I was invited. So I am, you know, I'm going with Rockin' and I'm going with New York. I wanted them to come with me. Y'all, it's like, like I told you, the relationship was just getting old and dreaded and long. Like, she just didn't want to be around us no more. So I feel like she just didn't want to be around me no more. And we is at this event, and New York is complaining about every single thing, about the food, about the little bad kids walking around and all this. But, and you know, it was irritating me the most because, you know, you here for me, you here to support me, because God forbid if something like that had happened to you and you had wanted me to come for support, and maybe we can talk our little trash later, but I do feel like I got you here for support, and I'm with his peoples, and they being welcoming, they giving us shots, they be having a good time, and you literally complaining about everything, the food nasty, this and the third. So I'm not gonna fry, I was so irritated. I was ready to take her and Rockin' home, because Rockin' was kind of like feeding into it a little bit too, and I'm like, y'all can't tell by the look on my face that y'all kind of like doing a little bit too much, you know, about about this event, complaining and stuff like that. So you know me, boy, back then, when I tell y'all, the silent treatment used to be strong. I used to like literally turn the music up and just get the speeding. And you can ask them, but I used to be quick, get that music up, get the speeding, because that's how you know I'm mad. So I'm trying to hurry up and take them home. And as we on the way home, I think New York was like, can you turn on the music? I'm like, what's up? She was like, you taking me home first? I don't want to go home first. I'm like, yeah, y'all gotta go. Like, I'm sorry. Like, she said, I thought we was going for ice cream. I'm like, no, because I don't like how y'all sitting right here talking about this event, knowing that I needed y'all right now, and y'all sitting here laughing and kikiing and bickering about the event, which is very rude and disrespectful. Like, I don't like that. Like, I wouldn't have did it to y'all if something like that had happened to y'all, regardless of if I want to, you know, talk about his family later or not, which I didn't do. But it was just kind of like crazy to me. Like, how can somebody invite y'all somewhere and everything is all kickle and cackle and complaining, you know? So I took them home or whatever. I just took them home because I didn't have time for that. That was like one of the other incidents that happened. Like, and so as she started to notice, like, I was always with Rockin'. Me and Rockin' was always together. But like I told y'all, New York was a hard worker. She was always working. Every time we had something planned coming up, she had to work. But we used to always go see her at work. But she got jealous. I'm just gonna cut to the case. She got jealous at the simple fact that me and Rockin' was so close. And the thing is, you are my best friend, and I kept telling her, like, look, you gotta respect my boundaries. We just kind of got back cool, and you can't expect for somebody trust to come back that fast. Because she kept on being like, oh, how we've been best friends for this long, like, we've been best friends for this long, we fell out that one time. And it's not to me, like, you keep saying that it's taking you a good little minute, you gotta, it's like she was trying to rush the trusting process. And I'm telling her, like, it just happened. You literally just did that, and you went and told everybody business, especially like you hurt me the most because you my best friend, and I don't care what you did to me, I won't get mad at you and go tell your business. Like, I won't be calling your male friends and calling your other side of your friends and telling them, asking them for advice. Basically, to get advice, you got to tell the business, you got to put them in the business to get advice. So I'm just like, you know what? So one day she wanted to talk to me. She wanted me and her to talk, and I was with Rockin', and she was like, I went to go get her from her house, and we pulled up to the park to talk, and she was upset because she was like, why is Rockin' with us? Like, why is she here? Like, why is she here? We supposed to be having a conversation. So I took Rockin' home, and now I'm over there, and then she was like, you had to take her home? Like, you was upset. You did wanted me to take her home. You was upset because she had text Rockin' and was like, why is you here? Like, she started to resent Rockin' or whatever like that. So I'm telling her, like, I'm in the car, I'm like, you gotta realize, like, and I don't know how the conversation went word for word because it happened so long ago, but I was telling her, like, you gotta realize, like, it's a process. Like, my trust not gonna just come back that quick. Like, we are friends. Like, you were literally in my presence, so I did forgive you, but it's still stuck in the back of my head. Like, you sat there and you told my business. I don't like that, like, at all. I don't. So y'all, we got past that, but like I told y'all, the friendship had got a little worse. Like, it was more tension in the air, but we still was doing the same thing, going out, spending the night out at the house, having kickbacks. But every kickback, she started to get meaner, whatever like that, meaner, party pooper and stuff like that. So I'm like, you know what, I don't get it. And then I started to notice her and Respucia and T-Pain was always on the phone and everything like that. But me and her, like me, I even gave like some conclusions, like this is what we gonna do to build our friendship. We gonna build it to be tighter. We gonna go out to eat days that you are off. I'm gonna be with you most of the day or all day. We gonna find us something to do. And we was doing that. We was going out to eat. I pick her up. We going to the mall. Wow. So we going to the mall. We having best friends days. Like we literally doing stuff together, y'all. As we is at this table, because we want to get us something to eat, she's literally telling me about, because Maya and I, this little situation, let me put y'all in put you in her little business right quick. So Respucia, like I told y'all, Respucia and New York got a little closer. Around this time, Respucia was back and forth from Atlanta with her homegirl, her best friend, but we not gonna give her best friend no name. But basically, she was calling New York, telling New York all her best friend business. And they went to the clinic, and the girl had she was hurting, and then she was in stage 1, stage 2, or whatever, and like basically putting all the girl business out, and basically said that she gotta move from Atlanta because her and her best friend went to this little dance club and went to go stealing all the money off of the off the stage from the dancers and got put out the club. It's funny to me, y'all, because I want y'all to remember that. It's funny to me, y'all. So man, she's telling me all this girl minute, but this is my best friend. So whatever you tell her, baby, she's gonna tell me. You know, I mean, we best friends. But let's be for real. But I thought that was just us. Like we had that type of mutual connection. Like you let me know, I let you know. Like it was always, y'all know what them best friend relationship, like y'all is the closest out of everybody, and y'all literally don't have no secrets from each other. So it was kind of like that. Like she'll tell me stuff about her little other friends, and at this time I don't think I had no outside friends for real. So I don't even know, outside of my clique I didn't have no outside friends. So you know, I'm just like, dang, that's messed up or whatever like that. And this was around the time that Respucia had needed to move out because a girl, T-Pain didn't want her no more. Yep. T-Pain didn't want her no more. And it was so crazy, like she was telling me all this stuff, and I didn't take it and put it in my back pocket for a rainy day, because I'm like, you know what, like it is what it is. Like people go through stuff. It is what it is until y'all gonna know in this story time as we go on and on. So y'all, wow, oh my God. So like I told y'all, New York had a boyfriend, bang, and he was very much toxic. She was always like, and one thing about me, y'all, let me just put this out here. Like I don't know if I stated this before, but I'm not that one friend that's gonna sugar nothing down for you, like sugarcoat nothing down for you, or nothing like that. Like if I see you are repeatedly going through a cycle and you literally calling me, telling me, like basically trying to get advice, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna let you know, like, this is not that, or you need to do this, you need to do that. And it got to a point where she'll always call me and tell me, or she'll call the group chat and tell us, like, this is what's going on, that is what's going on. And I was the one, like February and Rockin' was always listening to her, but I was the one that was on some stuff like, you ain't tired of going through that? Like, and that's why I had to learn that situation right there. I had to learn to mind my business. It don't matter how many times somebody go back to somebody, or how many times they want to get treated the way that they want to get treated. Mind your business. You not laying down with this girl. He is. You don't know what he telling that girl. You don't know how close their relationship is. You was outside looking in. So I had to learn, like, mind your business. Like, be a friend. And that was my problem. I was young, and I can take accountability as well. Like, I should have been a better friend when it came to her relationship, because all she wanted, and I can't tell you what sign she was, but she was stubborn. Like when it came to her and him getting into it, oh, she's gonna get your, if he block her, oh, she's getting everybody's phone to call him. Like, she's one of those type of girl. So I should have been a better friend, because I should have been like, you know what, it don't matter how many times you want to continue going through that, I'm going to be here with you till you get tired of wanting to go through that. Till you get tired. I'm going to be a friend. I'm going to be listening to you, give you advice. And I'm not going to be harsh. But it got to a point where I'm like, you know what? You ain't tired of going through that. And I think I was more selfish because I was putting myself in her shoes. Like, I wouldn't take that. I wouldn't take that long. And that was my problem was. And I'm like, you so soft. You so gullible. And you just let this man do whatever he want to do. And y'all back together. And I think I was just so mad at her. Like, you just keep continuing letting this happen. Don't tell me nothing else about him. And that's where it got to a point where I told her, you know what? Anything that kind of bang, don't tell me nothing else about him. I'm sorry. Don't tell me nothing else about him. So she got to a point where she was only calling Rockin' in February and just telling them, because she was like, Lex don't want to hear about it. And I was wrong. I was. But it was just on some stuff like, y'all can't sit here and tell me like that job won't like blow y'all. Like y'all friend is literally like calling y'all and telling y'all about her relationship, and you can't stand it. And I started to peep, like if I be on the phone, like we'll be on the phone with her in a group, like in a group FaceTime, we'll be like, she don't have no headphones in, and we'll be like telling our business and stuff, and he'll pop up on the side, and I'm looking like, that's another thing I find disrespectful. Like, I'm not saying ignore my call when you with your man, but hey, text me and say talking cold or something, because when I call you, I call you. I don't call you and your man. So it was like, then around this time, me and February was beefing. Like, me and her was like, we used to always go back and forth. And she literally got her boyfriend in the back. New York got her boyfriend in the back listening to everything that I'm saying or anything like that. And he was actually giving feedback on some stuff, like he already knew some stuff. So I'm like, wow. Like, I'm calling Rockin' like, you, like, she like, yeah, I had Pete. Like, he know a lot of stuff. And he know a lot of stuff that he shouldn't even know. And it was so crazy to me, because I'm like, you know what? I started to peep all this little bit of stuff. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to really take that into like, I ain't going to really take it too serious. It was a situation that happened that she was at work, and one of her ex-boyfriends, New York, and one of her ex-boyfriends walked in, and he was on the phone with some girls, and they was talking some trash, y'all. We was on group FaceTime at this time. And one thing about me, baby, I am so TTG behind my friends, baby. You ain't got to think twice. You ain't got to think about it. Look at the clock. I'm already outside. I'm already at the door. So, y'all, I'll probably tell you about that situation another time, but just know we popped out, and we did our big one. I did my big one or whatever. My lash coming off? So anyways, y'all, so we passed that situation or whatever. It just kept on being like little things that really just started to show me that me and her is outgrowing each other. And let me just put this advice out there as well. It is okay to outgrow your friends. When you're trying to level up and be better, but you don't want that same toxic environment. Like our relationship got so toxic. That's why I said I feel like we was in a relationship. It was time for us to separate. Why I say that, because it came to a point where our arguments turned into her trying to physically put her hands on me. Like it was a situation we got into, and I don't know what the argument was about, but I just know we always on the phone. She was at work and she was just going berserk, going crazy. Like, oh, I should come over to your house and I should slap the mess out you. Like, it got to a point where she was being physical with me. Like, she wanted to put her hands on me. And I'm like, you know what? I knew right then and there. I took a step back. I'm like, you know what? I would like, my mama had busted in the bathroom because I was cussing on her. My mama busted in the bathroom, like, what's going on? Like, da. So we ended up getting past that, because we ended up talking about it, and we ended up, you know, she ended up calling Rockin' because she snapped on Rockin', and she ended up like apologizing. I think some time passed again, and she bought me some stuff. I think for my birthday, she bought me, I think, was it like, I forgot what she got me. Was it a necklace? Oh yeah, she got me my grandma on my necklace. I still got that to this day. And I forgot what else she had got me. But slowly we was like trying to fix our relationship, y'all. But when I tell y'all, when it's time, it is time. All right. Now let's get into the next tea. Now this is when we finally decided to just call it quits right here. Okay, y'all. My homegirl Rockin' birthday was coming up, and like I told y'all, New York is still with Bang. They still going through it or whatever like that. And I am at work at this time. We used to always, all of us used to always be on group FaceTime, always on the phone. Like whoever at work, we on the phone. Like, put your headphone in, we is on the phone. And we literally talking about the event and everything like that. And it's so crazy to me how everything just came out. Like, so y'all, New York tried to, like, she tried to say that she had COVID or whatever, right? She tried to say she had COVID, and they tried to say she had COVID, so she ended up telling us that she was gonna get tested and she gonna let us know, but she can't make the event and all this and the third. But she was complaining about everything. She was complaining about the clothes. She was complaining about her hair. She forgot that she told Rocky in February that that we having a kickback, and Bank was like, who all y'all inviting? Basically, yo, you bet not go, or you all this, I don't mess with such and such, so you bet not go. So all in all, y'all, the girl ended up not coming to our friend birthday. Like, so we ended up still enjoying ourselves. We still got the room. We still having us a good time. We went out to dinner. We came back, and she was commenting on like our posts and everything. Like, New York was commenting on our posts, telling us, you know, telling Rocky happy birthday, and was saying that we was pretty, all type of stuff. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, y'all. But the next day, I think we had the room for 2 days, but the next day I think we ended up going by my house. And my mama I just kept on wondering why my mama kept asking me like, where is New York? Where is New York? Where is New York? Kind of find out, y'all, New York went, I guess, got on the phone with my mama, called my mama, went by my mama's house, and basically let her know she wasn't coming and she wasn't with us, and I guess finally let her know the reason why she didn't come. But kind of find out, y'all, long story short, she did not have no COVID because her mama ended up busting her out and letting us know like she been got her test results and it was negative. She just didn't want to come, and that right there sealed the deal, and it confirmed to me that, yeah, she don't want to be around us. Like, she don't. We got back home, I think, on that Sunday or that Monday. No, it was Sunday. I think we got back home Sunday. I'm scrolling down Facebook. That's why I keep telling y'all, when y'all get into it with somebody that y'all plan on really being back friends with, or it's just a misunderstanding, stop running to social media to sneak this somebody. Like, what don't y'all be getting? And I understand if you need somebody to vent, call your friends, call your opposite friends, because you already be telling our business anyway. So you should have went to your opposite friends, but you got up on Facebook. This girl got up on Facebook and made a status and was like, I don't know a word for word, but the girl was like, it's a shame how strangers would check up on you before your own friends when you not your best, or you sick or something. Like, she basically was hanging on to this fact that she was sick, and this girl was not sick. Like, she was not positive. Like, her test results came back 2 days before we even got the room. So that was the crazy part. So I seen a post, and you know what, I'm not paying it no mind at first, because I'm like, you know what, like, she venting. It is what it is, and you got people sharing it and stuff like that, so they peeping, like, they're already knowing. But what set me off was Respucia. Respucia in the comments talking about some, yeah, friend, I got you, you better let them know. I got you, don't worry about them. One thing about it, two things for sure. I love New York, okay? I'm not going to disrespect her. Now, her friends is about to get the business, because don't involve yourself in a situation you know nothing about, really. Like, yes, you probably set up on the phone and told you a couple things, and you feel like you entitled to get up in the comments and run your mouth about her friends, like her like, we've been friends with her longer than you, okay? Especially me, okay? So when I seen it, that set me off. I got up in the comments. I'm like, girl, what you being somebody yes man for with your ass? I'm going off. Why me and Respucia is in the comments fussing, y'all? And this is what took the cake. Why did New York get up in the comments defending Respucia? Y'all, if I'm lying, I could be flying right now. She got up in the comments like, you need to stop talking to her like that, and this and the third and all that. I'm like, oh, this what we doing? Maya, I think earlier that day she texts, I don't want to say the damn girl name. She texts Rockin', and when her and Rockin' was exchanging a few words, and she was kind of like putting the blame on me, like, oh, Lex is the reason this, and I'm not the reason nothing. You started to resent Rockin' because me and her was closer. Me and her was close. You wanted me to rush into this and trust you that fast. I already forgave you. I just didn't forget. Why Respucia start putting in the comments like some of my business that only New York knew? This girl's in the comments like, oh, you messing with a wannabe rapper, or you doing this and you doing that. All bets was off. When I tell y'all all bets was off, I'm in the comments telling her what New York told me. Why New York gonna get up in the comments and say, you know what, Lex? You dead wrong. I should come slap you in your face. I'm dead wrong when this girl's in the comments basically repeating everything I told you or you knew back to me in the comments. And, oh, now I'm dead wrong because now I'm telling her business. And I tried to ignore it for so long. I'm like, you know what? I just kept saying in the back of my head, like, this is my best friend. This is my best friend. Ignore her. Let her say what she got to say. Let her say what she got to say. Just take your anger out on her friend, because her friend trying to involve herself. You got too much respect for New York. You got too much respect for her. That is your girl. Y'all grew up together. Y'all love each other. Y'all just going through a rough time right now. But all bets are off for her friend. No, it didn't happen like that, y'all. It didn't happen like that. I got up on live, and I'm telling you, them two was in the comments trolling me. Like, Respucia in New York is in the comments trolling me, and she basically New York like, yeah, let me know what is a perfect day for y'all to be over to the house so I can come over and catch my one. And talking about some February, let me know when you over there so I can come over there and slap you in your mouth. How that boy basically putting everybody business out. So everybody's on the live like, no, like y'all been friends for too long and all this and all that. Now I'm embarrassed because I'm like, dang, like everybody knew we done got into it. Like, she making it known. Like, you could tell she was so ready for us to fall out because she just making that job so known. And I'm fussing with Respucia. Me and Respucia fussing back in the DMs and stuff like that. And I'm just letting her know, like, you think you all good and two shoes, but she told me this, she told me that, she told me this, she told me that. I'm telling everything now. Like, all bets are off. So I don't know if Respucia was retarded or what, because it's like it was going in one ear and not the other. She didn't really care. But the thing is, extra stuff, how do I know this information and you don't even tell me your personal business? So how do I know? And your friend know, okay? And I'm already knowing, like, when Respucia was repeating and stuff to me, I'm already, and then she's in the comments literally fussing with me, Rockin', in February, telling all our business, everything that New York knew. My contact is like really fumbling around in my eye, and I don't like that. So anyways, y'all, that night, New York was like, she was on my live talking about something, yeah, I'm on the way right now. So I'm pacing back and forth in the house. I'm like, okay, she about to get ready to come over here. And I'm telling you now, I hate when my old friends trying to force me to fight them. Like, I really feel like if we gonna separate, let us separate. But when it comes to a point where it's physical and you want to put your hands on me, it's no point in return. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, this girl was like, oh, I'm on the way. Why this girl came to my house with her boyfriend? And guess who else she put up with? I didn't see her, but after everything happened, that's when I found out that she was there. But T-Pain was there as well. But she pulled up to the door. My mom was at the door. My mom ended up finding out what is going on because I was letting her know, like, New York is on the way. Like, we about to fight. And she like, no, y'all not. So New York mama called. My mama was like, yeah, New York trying to get over there now. I don't, like, basically on the same thing my mama was on. Like, no, y'all friends. Y'all don't need to fight. What's going on? So why I think New York boyfriend brought her over there. And everybody met up at the same time. Her mama ended up pulling up, trying to pull her back. My mama was trying to pull me in the house. And I'm just, after that situation, I just felt so disrespected because we supposed to be friends. Regardless, if it gets to a point where we have to be like, we about to get physical with each other, let's just get away from each other. Let's just go, because she was always the aggressor when it came. It's like you can tell, like, the girl just wanted to fight because she became the aggressor in our arguments. So it was kind of like, I can have an argument with you and I won't bring up nothing physical, you know. So she was like, when she pulled up, that made me look at her totally different. Like, I was like, this girl really, and I was so stuck on the fact that this girl brought her damn boyfriend around my house, knowing what he be doing in people's houses. Knowing what he do to people's houses, baby, he blicks up their houses. So, because he blicked up a girl house before. So I'm looking like, you really sat there and brought this man to my house? All bets are off. I called my daddy. I'm telling my daddy what's going on. I'm like, oh, she brought her New York, brought her boyfriend right here. She brought Bang over here. He like, he on the way. He got there. I got up in his truck. We went around her house. My mama pulled up. My what her name is, Rockin' mama ended up coming. Her sister ended up coming. We all went to New York house. She was on the porch with her mama. And she was, and my brother ended up going over there too. But I'm just looking like, she looked like a fool. Like, he was trying to run off the porch and everything like that. I'm just looking like, my daddy like, where's your boyfriend? She didn't want to answer the questions. I'm like, he not even around here with his scared behind. He got on real quick, like. But it's like every time I brung up Bang, she was just trying to get off the porch and run off the porch. And I'm just like, I hate them certain females that you bring up their piece of man. Ooh. You bring up their piece of man, baby, they ready to get down in the nitty and the gritty, baby. That's how my cousin is about her piece of man. She ready to fight. Mention her man one time, she ready to fight. I can't stand nobody like that. I can't stand it, because it's like, I wish you was like that 10 toes behind your friends. Okay? Anyways, so we all on the porch, and my mom was like, see like what's going on. Like her mama trying to figure out what's going on. Rockin' sister is on the porch basically putting her input in it, like this is what's going on. I feel like this is what's going on. So that's when Rockin' basically putting her input in it, like, you know, you don't even care. Like this the second year you have messed up my birthday. Cause remember I told you we fell out the first time. We fell out around Rockin' birthday. So if she was like, it's the second year that messed up my birthdays. Like you always trying to make everything about you. We supposed to be friends, but you keep on, you keep picturing me as being this enemy in your head. I don't know what it is. Like we all supposed to be friends. I don't see how you getting jealous. Like even the first time we fell out, you left, you put on a big scene, you made everything about you. You went and told everybody business. So I'm basically like, all in all the parents just end up saying, you know what, y'all just need some space from each other. So I don't know if she meant like, if she thought that the space between us meant like everybody have space in between whatever, but me, Rockin' in February, we still was like hanging out and stuff like that. We just needed space from you, because you the only aggressor in this situation. You the only aggressor. You the only one that's trying to fight everybody. You just going crazy, going haywire. And you so mad when you sat there and you told all our business. None of my outside friends, I mean none of my outside friends, got up on no post talking about some, oh, what have I told them about New York. I don't play that. When it comes to my friends and they business, I keep it to myself. I keep it to myself. If it's everything you told amongst the group, and if we amongst the group and we talk about it as amongst the group, that's the group. But and then she kept on saying like, I went and I told Rockin' her business or something. She said, you know how many times I can count on my hand how many times you finally decided to tell the group like one of your biggest whatever the fuck you was keeping from them, and I just said like that, like I didn't know. Knowing me, you've been and talked about it. I'm not that type of girl. Like, I don't know what y'all take me as, but it's like, if I genuinely love you, I got love for you, it's no need for me to repeat nothing that you told me in secret. Like, because why would I? That's like you telling something that I told you in secret, and you literally told everything that I told you in secret to Respucia. So, y'all, after that, we took apart from each other. We took some time from each other. But in my head, I was on some stuff like, we not friends no more. Like, it's a done deal. My feelings was hurt, but I wasn't sad how it was the first time, because it was meant to happen. It was time for us to separate from each other. It just was time. Like, it wasn't genuine no more. And I feel like if we was to get cool again after that situation, it was like, it was going to keep on being a repeated cycle of, you know, getting mad at each other. She trying to run up on me. She trying to come to my house. It was just to the point where the friendship got to the point where you started to disrespect me in a physical way. I can't be around nobody that want to put their hands on me, because at any given moment you will try to put your hands on me. Like, and I love her to death. Like, so me separating from her, that had really hurt my feelings, because everything changed. Because all we knew is each other. Our daily times was us on the phone, us talking, us seeing each other. Our weekends, we spending weekends with each other. So just as much as it had hurt me, I'm pretty sure it had hurt her, because Respucia was in my views like crazy. Watching all my stuff and everything like that, and reporting back to New York, what we doing, what we posting. And did we get into it that night? Okay, so it was one night, y'all, when we done got into it, we done separate from each other. And I'm not gonna front to y'all, I'm not gonna play like I'm innocent. Like, we was throwing shade at each other, and I was not throwing shade at no damn New York, because it's like, you was my homegirl. So it's like she used to always put herself in me and Respucia beef. Like, she used to make it known, like, this is my friend, I ride for my friend, but you're riding for the wrong friend. I'm your best friend. So it was kind of on some stuff like, was your best friend, so it was on some stuff like, you was waiting for this moment. But one night, Respucia and T-Pain had got drunk on live, and somebody sent me a clip of her on live talking about me. So baby, I had called that phone, that Instagram, and I went to 10 apps about the friend. I started letting her know everything. Like, girl, don't play with me. That's why you did it. I ain't about to repeat it. But one thing about me, I hit below the belt. Like, I really do hit below the belt. So I'm like, yeah, this why this and all this happened. So she's screaming on the phone like, why you said that? That's why this. That's why you UGLY. That's why your sister UGLY. And she just started saying stuff like that. That's how you know she was hurt. But this is the thing though, you crying and you doing all this moping around, and the reason I said what I said to you, because we was fussing back in the DMs, you was telling us, oh, that's why I won't say the girl name, that's why Rockin' is going to DIE, that's why her mama did. Like, you went hint below the belt first. So you thought because you was talking about my homegirl that I wasn't gonna say nothing hint below no belt. No, I'm the one fussing with you. You texting my phone, my Instagram, so I'm about to, you know, let you know what it is. So what I said really had you crying and balled up, but it's so crazy how you can tell people that they gonna DIE soon and stuff like that, but you, what type of mess is that? Like, I don't get that. Like, it was just weird. So y'all, why the next day, no, okay, so I think we was sending a voice message back and forth, and while she sat there and told New York, I was talking about her mama. I call her mama fat and stuff like that. So New York go to calling me, oh, you had called my mama fat and all this and all that. I said, girl, you want a problem with me so bad. Like, girl, why you keep calling me, girl? You, every time I fuss with your Respucia, here you go. You want a problem so bad, girl. Leave me alone, girl. We was throwing shade at each other for a good minute. Like, they'll throw shade at us, we'll throw shade at them. We made a YouTube video because we that's just giving away too much information. But just know they was like, we were throwing shade. The video not up there no more, but she was like, we were throwing shade and stuff at, you know, at her and all type of stuff like that. But we was at Respucia. I surely was throwing shade at her. I was. So anyways, so after that or whatever, we got into it the next day. They called my mama. New York, T-Pain, Respucia called my mama, basically saying the hurt comments I said. My mama was like, Monty, why did you say that? And that's too sensitive and all that. I don't give a damn. You're not going to tell my friend the DIE, knowing what's going on with her. Huh. All bets are off. Okay? So, after that, it was a little minute. Like, it was a little minute before we, like, got into anything. But I can't remember what happened this day. I can't remember, y'all, because this is about, now I'm about to get into the fight. Y'all. So as all these months is going on, y'all, we is getting stalked. My page is getting watched by Respucia. She's literally watching my page off her main page. Like, she gave no fucks. Watching every story. Y'all, we was downtown. I think it was for 4th of July or it was some type of event, y'all. Couldn't find out, y'all. Somebody sent me her story and was like, be careful. This girl is not, she wasn't by us. We didn't even know they was down there. But she was like in the same area as us. Like, but she knew we was down there because she was watching every story. And I'm just like, it came to a point, they became obsessed with us. Like, Respucia in New York became obsessed with us, watching every story, seeing where we at, and doing little weird stuff like that. And it was just, I forgot what happened this day. I don't know what made her make a post. But I can't remember what made her make a post. You should got on Instagram, and we didn't see this till late at night, like till 10 at night or whatever. Somebody sent me her story, and her story has stated, I'm gonna put it on the side. I'm so tired of these ugly bees. I swear I spit on y'all. I'm in Savannah right now. Whew, baby, that's all I had to see. I said, all right, let's get it. Where y'all at? Let's do it how it is and where it's at. So I respond to the story. I'm like, girl, what's up? Like, what we doing? All this talking and all this, what we doing? Y'all, why did New York get to calling my phone? Like, it's like she always used to try to put herself in some. You wanted to fight me so bad. Like, I don't get that. So she calling my phone. Oh, you bringing me up, or you was bringing me up on live or something. She was saying you bringing me up on live. Like, so what you want to do? You want to fight? I said, yeah, I'm gonna fight whichever one of y'all. It can be you, it can be Respucia. I'm gonna fight one of y'all. Matter of fact, both of y'all tonight. It don't even matter to me. So whoever want to fight me, let's do it. Let's go. So she was like, okay, bet. Now, let me give y'all a little background. Now, New York was real, like, my mama, like I told you, was so big on this, y'all not fighting thing, y'all been friends. So I think that was the main thing in her mind, like, oh, Like, oh, y'all, you know, y'all, your mama not gonna let us fight. Like, your mama, we too close for that. Your mama not gonna let that happen. So she was, her and Respucia was on that, like, oh yeah, Miss, I ain't gonna say her name, Miss R, my mama. Your mama not gonna let you outside. Your mama don't play that. Your mama ain't gonna let you outside. Okay, cool, bet. You know, because the one thing about it, see, this the gag though. People used to be trying to be all funny and lily gagging about how strict my mama was and all this and the third. My mama wasn't even really strict though, but she used to be trying to be strict on my mama. But baby, I'd rather have some see me type of a strict mama than, and the other girl, you don't have a mom. Your mama don't even own you. Your mama disown you because the type of gender you wanted to go, that you want to go, you know, go be with and stuff like that. And your mama just, your family don't want you. They disown you. So it was kind of on some stuff like, I don't care. Y'all can keep on talking about that, but I don't care what y'all say. Let's pull up. You know, I ain't got time. So, you know, rocking February, they already on the way. Like, they already on the way because they already know what the hell about to go down tonight. So, y'all, let me tell you how slick I tried to be, y'all. Let me tell you how slick I tried to be. So, mama, it's like your parents just be knowing. Like, your parents just be knowing, bro. Like, so I had my little tennis shoes on, y'all. And I had my hair, like, I think because I had braids at the time. I think I had my hair wrapped up. And I'm pacing back and forth to the door. My mama was like, you think I'm stupid? You think I'm stupid? You about to fight? It's so crazy. You know, it's so bad when that's all your mama think, that when you go out the door at some time of night that you about to go fight. Because I used to do that so much, just fight. So my mama just knew. Like, she'll just get that feeling like, you better go fight. You better go get into some mess or whatever. So she's like, you better go fight. Why you got tennis shoes on and all? I'm like, I'm not about to fight. But come to find out, y'all end up telling her, like, yeah, I'm about to fight. New York about to come to the house and we about to get it. Like, I don't care what you say, I don't care what you do, but I don't care, y'all. So I'm my auntie on the way because she trying to stop February from coming over there and stuff like that. So she already on the way, y'all. So we outside, like, we're literally outside. I'm just waiting on this van to pass by. Like, let's go, let's do it. Like, we outside. So why, I want to say probably about 5 seconds later, I'm texting Respucia. I'm like, where y'all at? Like, where you at? It's her. We passed by your house 2 or 3 times. Nobody was outside, but the door was open. This whole time, I've been standing at the screen of my door. I've been outside talking to my auntie for a long time. I didn't see no van pass by. So I don't know if y'all did that probably about, like, what? Y'all must have sending that text as soon as y'all sent y'all text about y'all on the way. Y'all must be passed by then, because the door was open, but I was at the door. Like, I'm trying to figure out where did you come. But it was so crazy how fast she got home though. Like, man, when I tell y'all Respucia got home so fast. Okay. So my auntie like, oh no, y'all ain't nobody fighting tonight. I'm telling you now, don't come. They better not come with that bullshit. They going to jail. I said, all right. February, get the calling. Ask New York where she at, cause she's not texting me back. Ask where she at. So New York had February had called her. She called New York. She called on Instagram and was like, where you at? Oh, I'm in front of my door or whatever like that. Your mama called my mama. Of course my mama's gonna call your mom. We was friends. Like, she don't want this to happen. Like, I keep telling you, she don't want this to happen. So I'm like, okay, well, she was like, okay, well, Lake say meet her up at the hair store up the street. So she was like, okay. I said, okay. So y'all, my auntie and it was distracted. I'm booking it down the street. I'm running down the street. I'm booking it down the street, y'all. Yellow went one way. Yellow is my dog. So Yellow ended up running the other way. So my sister trying to catch Yellow. My auntie trying to get me. Man, it was chaos. So I'm down there. I'm the first one down there. None of my family, none of them down there right then and there. I'm down there. And I see her pull up. And you can tell she on the phone. So she spotted me and she had like looked. And then she had backed the car up.